Hey, this is the Braxman here with a Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are having a champion guide for Miscreated Monster. We are going to be showing off his kit, how to gear him, what types of stats we are looking for when gearing him, and then showing him off in different places within the game. So with that, we are going to be opening him up. Okay, talk about skills. First, his A1, Meaty Fists, attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit has a 15% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn. Then has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 1 turn if the stun debuff is placed. This is really nice when getting, so allows the opportunity to hit one enemy and get, for both hits, a chance of placing that stun. If that stun is landed, you even have another 50% chance of placing a decreased defense, which is 60% of that defense. Really nice. Then with his A2, probably the reason why he's most well known for, or this is the most well known part of him, happens to be attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff for 1 turn, then places a shield buff on all allies for 3 turns equal to 25% of the damage inflicted. So it's an AoE, and then having a 50% chance of placing that stun debuff, and then for the damage that he does inflict, 30 or 25% of that, he places a shield buff on all allies for 3 turns of that 25% damage he has inflicted, which can be massive when built right, such as high HP, 100% crit rate, good amount of crit damage, making the most of the capable of getting that most damage. Next is his A3, places a 50% ally protection buff on all allies except this champion for 3 turns, then heals this champion by 50% of their max HP, and with it, places a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 3 turns. This allows, as it says, protects all the rest of the allies by 50% of the damage they receive. 50 goes on them, 50 goes on him. He heals by 50% of his max HP, and then a continuous heal. So every single time when an enemy gets hit, he takes some damage, he's also able to continually heal. Next, his passive, which is another reason why he's well known for, is Spooky Groan. Places a fear debuff on the attacker for 1 turn whenever an ally is attacked while under an ally protection buff. So if any of his allies are attacked and they have the ally protection, the enemy gets a fear debuff, allowing them to miss a turn or only allowing them the default skill. Next, Aura, which is increases ally hit points in arena battles by 33%. This is a nice aura, but is most likely not going to be used. Reason being, most arena battles are speed-based auras rather than hit point, defense, or any others. Next, I have built him for a mid-game, beginning game build. With it, we have the different gears. So we have an immortal set and then 2 life sets. The reason why I say it's a beginning and mid-game build is because these are easier sets to obtain. If it's an end game, you're most likely going to have possibly a shield set on him, which means you're going to have to be able to farm Fire Knight quite effectively. But for these sets, you're able to farm them through the campaign, namely the life set, and then Ice Golem life set as well. But with Immortal, you can easily obtain them through Clan Boss and possibly the Arena Reset every week. So, looking at his weapon, helmet, and shield, they're all going to be attack, HP, or defense. Then, I built my gauntlet to have crit rate, my chest plate to have accuracy, and boots to have speed. I would recommend speed boots because you want the high speed and that speed to be able to be speed tuned correctly. You want them to go last, but not so slow that the enemy gets a chance to go before him. The reason why you want him to go last is to be able to place that shield so that when the enemy attacks you, they're only hitting the shield versus your current HP on the attacking or on your champion. I personally do not have a accuracy banner, so I have to put a accuracy chest plate on him. If you do have a accuracy banner, I would recommend a HP percent chest plate. It increases that HP for him, which is why, or you want HP percent because all of his skills are HP based, which means that whenever his HP is really high, he's able to hit and get more damage. Next, with gloves, you want that crit rate or crit damage. With crit rate, since I'm not already at 100%, crit rate helps me get to that point. If I had already 100% crit rate and I want to get more damage, you could possibly do more crit damage or get crit damage gloves. Or you can do HP percent, just being able to increase that HP is really nice and get more damage done. Next, with all the jewelry, so with his ring, you want that HP ring. As normal, skills are all based upon the HP. Higher the HP, the more damage. Same as the amulet, HP. Then, as I said, I do not have an accuracy banner, so I put an HP banner on instead, giving me as much HP as possible. Having that amount of HP allows harder hits to be done. So with it, you are looking, so I'll open up the stats so you can see where I am at. For HP, I'm looking to get between 70 to 80,000 hit points. So, because he never dies. He will last forever with this amount of hit points. With attack, you don't need to worry whatsoever about it because none of his skills are attack based, and so don't need to worry about it. Most of mine, well, they come from artifacts, but mostly I couldn't help it because I do not have the best gear, but I'm trying to do better. For defense, you want to be able to get between 1,500 to 2,000. Just having that good defense allows another buffer. Still, with his HP, he can fall back on. He just never dies. Speed, you want between 150 to 200, I recommend. And with that, speed tune him to go last rather than any other spot. If not last, close to it. He's able to place that shield and the ally protect. It allows the rest of your champions to live and last longer. Crit rate, I do not have him at 100%, but when building him, you're wanting to get to that perfect 100%. If a little bit more, that's fine. But this allows the most damage to be done with his skills. Same with crit damage, I recommend 100. I do not have him there, but if you can, more the merrier. More the merrier, such as 100, 100 on. Resistance, nice to have. He is quite low. If he had more resistance, it would make it so that the enemies, when attacking him and placing debuffs, would be able to resist the debuff and not place it. Ideally, I want more, because I want him to be able to be the only one that does place debuffs, or can last. Then accuracy, you just want as high as possible. I currently have him 217. Accuracy, just get him as high as possible because you want to be able to land those stuns, decrease defense, and then those fears. So I showed you how his kit, type of gear, and what stats we're looking for. Now, we are going to be showing him off in different places in the game. Places I mostly use him happen to be the potion keeps, spider, and minnow team, and then my arena team. So let's show him off. I'll open up. So since the potion keeps always change, the arcane always stays the same. I'm going to show him off in there. Go to last. He's really nice. Replace Eligaius, Miscreated Monster. So I put him as last, as per usual, or as to what I have been saying. Put him last. He's able to place that shield and ally protect, allowing everyone else to last longer and stay alive. Let's see what he does. Okay. Next is Miscreated Monster. He's going to put that it's alive, putting that ally protection on everyone, and then healing, or putting that 50% heal on him, and then that continuous heal. So you notice that Skull Crown was hit. She received some damage, and so did Miscreated Monster. It was a 50-50, as that 50% ally protection. 50-50. Okay, so I'll put it back on 2-speed. Auto it, so it goes a little faster. I'm just going to put it on the boss itself rather than its minions. Having him last allows it so he's able to put that lightning and then that it's alive skills, which allow all the rest of the champions to survive. So you notice each of them have shields on it, or shields on them. And with his A2, he's able to hit really, or not his A2, but his A1, he's able to hit really hard. So after this one, after this potion keep, I'll be showing him off in spiders. The reason why I'm showing him off there versus any other dungeon is because I believe he's best suited for that due to the fact of his A2, his AoE. So I'll describe more once I have it. Not there. Spider's Den. Okay. I have him in here. He is best in this dungeon because he's able to place that A2 and A3, allowing the rest of your team to survive, and all these spiderlings get knocked out because of his A2. With his AoE, he's able to place stuns on them, kill them all, and place a shield. So whenever one of these spiderlings is attacking you, they only hit the shield, not the actual champion. Put both of those Shark Seekers on. But yeah, his A2 and A3, what keeps the rest of your team alive. Decrease speed. Let's see what he does this one. I believe this next one will be his A1, just hitting the spider itself. Nope, I take that back. It was his A2, doing the AoE, put lots of stuns on. You notice that they start disappearing. That's his A1. Nice. Heartseeker. Hopefully my other Cold Heart will be able to... Nope, didn't. But... So I've showed you the Potion Keep, and then this dungeon. You can possibly use him in Arena. I like to have him go last. I have him personally built for Arena to have him go last, and just be able to place that shield and the ally protection, just the same as any dungeon. But with this, I hope I was able to help you in understanding what Miscreated Monster's kit is, and how to build him, and what all he needs. And with this, please give this video a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Please tell me how you liked it. Any comments as to how best or build Miscreated Monster beyond what I have done. And thank you, and have a good rest of your day.